The signs adorning the grandstand read, "Everything has led to this." Hard to argue with that sentiment. For 6 centuries, the sport has been played here at this, the very birthplace of golf itself. And since 1860, this competition has been held to decide who is the champion golfer of the year. Past is but prologue. It all indeed has led to this. Welcome to St. Andrews and the final round of the Open Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedExCup. Today, from the home of golf, the old course at St. Andrews, it's the final round of the 150th Open. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. All the way through on these rock-hard fairways and into the burn here at one. A big mistake off the tee. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Hold. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. Moving now to the 411-yard par 4 second, featuring the first of the old course's double greens. Best to work a little left off the tee to avoid gorse and bunkers on the right. The ideal spot is just to the right of Cheap's bunker.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Second shot for him now at the second.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain right where he is. At the third hole now, Frank, it looks relatively easy, but you know there's some danger lurking somewhere out there on the old course.
There is. There's the pot bunkers down the right side. This is a tee where really you want to have an idea where that wind is coming from. If it's into your face, you might want to be a little cautious and go towards the middle of the golf course. But if it's behind you, well, then it's worth challenging that right side.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Will certainly help the cause. Frank, the challenge begins to intensify here at the 4th.
Yeah, a bit risky if you try and hit it down the right side. Just about every player I've seen over the years has sort of aired a little bit to the left. That's a safer tee shot, but it does set up a very daunting second.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain at 25 under. Hole number 5 of the first par 5 we've seen today. This fairway looks like it narrows quite a bit, Frank. Are you thinking eagle when you step up onto the tee?
Well, you could, especially if you've got a little bit of breeze behind you, but it's quite wide in the driving area with the exception of those 3 bunkers on the right that just sort of pop out. But if you can get it past those, this par 5, very reachable.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, how good is that? Those are the kinds of long-distance putts you'll see here in Scotland, and that was judged about as well as one can. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Now at the 6th, not a particularly long hole, Frank, par 4.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's a series of 3 bunkers. They're called the coffins down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot.
That will do just fine. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Just gave that way too much.
Look here at birdie.
Yeah, and this doesn't have a lot in it. Might just be slightly uphill with very little break.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay at 26 under par. One of the really beautiful aspects of playing links golf is you're oftentimes aiming at something so far off in the distance. Maybe it's a church steeple, or in this case, maybe it's a little left of the flag at number 11. And we're playing the 7th hole. The key, you want to avoid that shell bunker, which is short of the putting surface.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway. This is a 13-footer. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. A little short-sighted here, left of the green for his second.
And just when I thought the momentum was going in the right direction after that birdie, please don't give it back straight away.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at the par 3. And it's going to be a rare dropped shot. Frank, the old course all about avoiding the pot bunkers. They're so nasty. This is a good example here, the 9th hole.
Yeah, the pot bunkers really to be avoided are the ones in the middle of the fairway, but there are some that sneak in on the left side, plus that gorse on the left. If you can carry that last one, which is called the end hole, then there's a chance to perhaps drive this green.
And all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews with the 340-yard par 4 tent named in honor of the great Bobby Jones, 1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee, ideal here. The fairway narrows around 280 yards, but the green is drivable. Well, that's on a pretty good line so far.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. You get a simple little chip, you knock it close, and looks like another birdie.
Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back 9. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting. Hole number 11, the Eden, is really the finest medium-length one-shotter in all of golf, isn't it, Frank?
Well, this hole's been copied by many an architect for the reasons why it's normally very, very difficult to make a hole of this length, or should I say this short, so difficult. But they've managed to do that here at Eden with that Strath bunker in the front and the severe sloping on either side of that bunker.
Oh, that can really be brutal, can it?
It certainly does. And if you have any doubt there, you'll come unstuck at 11.
Oh, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole. And how about that for his birdie? Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze. Because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway. Touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right, though.
This one's starting a little bit right.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Here at the par 4 13th hole at the old course, Frank, what's the best play, power or do you go with precision?
Well, you'd like a nice mixture of both there, Rich. If you can take those coffins out of play, that's the name for those series of bunkers sort of down the middle, then obviously you've got a much shorter shot coming in, and then you've got a chance to actually have a full view of this green.
No fairway here, this one in that rough. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. We come now to the longest hole in the golf course, though it is a relatively short par 5 at 530 yards. This the 14th. Out of bounds wall on the right. Most players are aiming left to the landing area known as Elysian Fields. is starting up the right side. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Frank, there's a perfect example of the difference in the way the game is played in Scotland and the way it's played in the United States. In the U.S., in the air, you fly the ball to the whole location. Here, you play that baby right on the ground. That was well done.
Yeah, the biggest problem is when is the ball going to stop? That's what you have to judge.
Now this for another birdie. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he's going to move to 30 under par. Arriving now at St. Andrews' infamous road hole, often considered the most difficult par 4 in golf. Tee shot has to fly the railway sheds and the grounds of the Old Course Hotel, landing on a narrow fairway beyond. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Headed for home now, partner. The 16th hole. And what are we looking at here?
Well, you have to avoid the principal's nose. Otherwise, you're going to finish up in the principal's office.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4. He's 11 feet away. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Frank, the 17th hole, you can get room service along the way here?
You can. If you flare one right there, you'll also pay a penalty for out of bounds. And so that hamburger better taste good, better be worth it. A little left of that, a little left of the out of bounds, and you're left with a second shot. It's fairly daunting.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
153 yards left to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Perhaps a little too ambitious on that approach shot, trying to get it to spin that much from behind the flag. Still, outside chance for birdie.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he will definitely not say no to that. Well, when you stick your tee into the hallowed grounds here on the 18th at the old course at St. Andrews, Frank, you know you're playing a piece of history.
And a chance, too, to finish it off in style, because this par 4 is reachable. A lot of people will aim at the clock tower, which is on the R&A building in the distance. That's a little left of this green. And if you feel a little brave and you want to make a hero of yourself, just aim a little further right, exactly where the green is. Avoid the valley of sin, and you might just have a wee dram at the end of the day.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. This from about 10 feet. Yes, what a final round this was, from being on the outside looking in to a big lead, as we'll watch and wait, but this certainly must feel like this will be a victory. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.